Good evening, fellow masters. Your host, Old Valrox, here, back with some more Fake Grand Order. As I said, I would do one more. I guess it doesn't make any sense for those of you that are watching, but I am more or less continuing recording. As you can see, the EP is still there. I might decide to just straighten out before I tuck in for the night. Oh man, lots of enemies. Don't normally see that many. It looks like we're facing a huge ghost. Right, I know. Doesn't really explain much, but... So this is how it's gonna go down. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to forfeit the craft lessons right there. For the obvious reasons that... Skasa Hut should remain there. Actually, this should be a swamp. Okita. And that large, huge ghost is gonna need casters as its containment measure. Okay. Apologies. My apologies. And that's an easy fix. Why did I put Tumble? She's in a single target cast. There we have it.
It's useless. Where do you think you are? We're upstream on the Tigris River, with a view of Mount Ebi. If you can't fly, don't think for a second you're going to be able to catch me. This is bad. We can't beat Ishtar. If we somehow get the upper hand, she'll just fly away in her boat.
That's right. That's not fair, Ishtar. You should come down and fight fair and square.
Dummy, I'm not giving up my advantage. Now playtime is over, and it's time for me to get serious. Serious.
Stop moving.
Here I go. Even if I can't fly, if I have a roof this high up, I've got you. Huh? Where did you come from? She crashed. That looked painful. Ouchies! She fell right on her head. Senpai, I think she's out cold. Master, what should we do with her? Let's kill her while we can. She's just going to be annoying once she wakes up.
That's true. For now.
Ow, my head! What's going on? Where am I? Am I tied up? What is the meaning of this? I want an explanation. Just what is going on here?
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I like proper greeting. So who are you? Ho-ho! Hey, that's the beast of disaster. Why is that thing here? Wait, am I going to get eaten? Am I going to be a sacrifice? Please come down, Ishtar. We mean you no harm. We want to ask you something. Also, please note that your legs and hands have been restrained for our protection. Tie me up. Unthinkable. Do you have any idea who I am? Aren't you afraid of what might happen later to you? To you later?
No, you've already threatened us plenty.
Really? Well, you don't look like you're lying. I see. I guess I am a pretty cruel goddess. But do you really think a rope can hold me? If I wanted to, I could kill you all.
Now, we were quite prepared on our end. This rope was especially woven with your beloved lapis lazuli and hides of demonic beasts. And the hides of demonic beasts. Even the great Ishtar would need a moment to get out of it, and there's plenty of time for my young friend here to end you.
Yes, my scythe can kill immortals. I'm not going to kill you, but I will hurt you very, very badly if you move. I see. It's you actually captured me. So what about it? Is there something you want to ask before killing me?
Tell us about the Three Goddess Alliance.
Yeah, I knew it very well. What do you want to know? Our questions are simple. Why do the goddesses attack Aruk? What are the true names of the other goddesses? And who summoned you? Could you tell us, please? What's your name? Mash Curelite. I see, Mash. What about that human over there?
Lord Valderox.
Lord Valderox, then. Very well, since you were foolish enough to tell me your names, I will answer what I can. To address your first question, the reason why we, the Three Goddess Alliance, attack Aru, this goes without saying, but we wish to control the world. Well, technically, I want to rule humans, and the Goddess of the North wants to rule the world. There's a slight difference. And the Goddess of the South, I'm not sure about her. She's from a different culture, so I don't know what's up with her. In any event, we're in competition with each other to see who can destroy Aruk first and obtain the Holy Grail in King Gilgamesh's keeping. The first goddess to obtain it will control the land. The other two will either leave or remain to serve as subservient deities. That is the goal of the Three Goddess Alliance. Simple, right?
Tell us the other goddesses' true names.
I cannot tell you that. The Three Goddess Alliance has a pact that prohibits us from attacking each other. This pact is sacred and cannot be violated. Exposing the true names of the other two goddesses would be tantamount to an attack. You and Lord Valderox wouldn't expose the secrets of your good friends, would you? A goddess gossiping about someone behind their back would be disgracing herself, you know. I will not divulge the true names of the other two goddesses, even under the threat of a death. Understood?
Alright then, let's just move on.
Master? Good answer. I love noble humans. And to answer your question about who summoned us, I was summoned by the sacred temple in Naruk, but the goddesses of the north and south are different. Those two were drawn here by the Holy Grail. I'm not sure whether that was the Magus King's plan or not.
I see. That's about what we thought. So Ishtar was less aggressive than the other two goddesses because of the way she was summoned. Well, why join the alliance?
Isn't it obvious? I have a problem with you humans. I'm going to bring down Aruk in my own way. If the other goddesses want to kill you, then I'll kill you first. Was that everything you wanted to know? Then may I ask a question? Lord Valderox, you're a Chaldea mage, correct? Chronologically, you're humanity's last master, correct?
I won't be the last.
That's some big talk, and it's rare to hear. That's good. I like you even more now. Val, we're in the middle of an important discussion. Please calm down. If you need food, you'll get some later. Doctor, this is bad. Skeletons are appearing all over the city.
Really? I'm not picking up anything over here. All I see is a large amount of magical energy. There have been no irregularities. Oh, that's it. No wonder I didn't notice. In the AD era, magical energy reaction this large would be abnormal. We're in the age of the gods. Some moving corpses won't cause any noticeable difference in our measurements. Something that wouldn't even be considered unusual. That seems to be the case. This is strange, though. swarm is larger than the entire population of Kutha.
We should retreat. Fortunately, we recovered the clay tablet we were after.
Yes, pull back from Kutha as fast as possible. You're going to get eaten up by the skeletons at this rate. Roger that. But before that... respectfully undo the rope.
Master, hurry! Anna and I will focus our attacks to break through. Wait, why did you release me?
I thought we could talk things over.
Duh, that's impossible. Even if I wanted to talk, I couldn't. Please hurry. More are coming by the second.
Yes, I know, little one. Yes, I know. Such a rash decision on my part. I know. Sorry, try not to get too distracted here. Heck yeah. So we're dealing with a wide variety of enemies, huh? Should probably double. Damn it. Anything lands on over or I'm messing up. And I'm ignoring the one in the middle again. I should take it out before it becomes a problem. And this should be doable. I can keep at it, just, regular like this. The only one that would cause a problem. Yes, I completely forgot that she had that ability. Probably should have had our turn go second, since she's based on the charge.
シュガッツスキューガッツグリボルクオルタナティブ
Oh!
この身は騎士王に捧げし者
Skazahad is your best friend in this mode. With the exception of facing off against Enkidu, Enkidu requires special service. Whew. We have a problem here. Earlier I said the number of enemies exceeded the population of Kuta. Let me rephrase that. This has nothing to do with the population of Kuta. To be precise, those skeletons are all the people who died on this land in the past. I mean, look over there. Even their ancestors are all here.
It's no use, they've blocked our path. They're weak individually, yes, but there are just too many of them. Sorry, if only I were older, I could blast them away with my noble phantasm. That was... Now you know not to go near Kutha. If you ever captured in the underworld, you'll find out just how hard it is to come back. Ishtar provided cover and fire for us. Now she's flying off to the northeast.
That was really more like air support than covering fire. Not sure what came over, but I think we're safe for now. Now's our chance to pass through to the southern gate. Got the tablet already, so let's get out of here. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. More dialogue. Uruk's Northern Wall, Section 8. Or Chapter 8. Stop already, you fools. There's no way I could record a story like that for posterity. So first you swatted her out of the sky, and then you tied her up. And then after you released her out of sheer pity, she helped you escape and fled home. Ishtar's actually entertaining this time. I think I'll have to give her a speck of credit now. Is Ishtar really an enemy of mankind? Of course she is. She will always be an enemy of mankind. Even by some fraction of a chance she changed. Her existence itself sends the world into chaos. That's just the nature of her divinity. She's a seed of conflict. She incites war, inspires greed, and torments mankind. She's a hopeless idiot, but she's not evil at her core. That's why she's such a nuisance. If she were just completely evil from head to toe, I would have no qualms about destroying her. Ah well. Next job, Lord Valderox. Do you know of Nippur?
The city beyond Uruk's northern wall? Yes, beyond the demonic front. I've heard its fortifications rival even Uruk's.
That's right. They've been surviving by locking themselves inside their walls while under siege by demonic beasts. Those beasts have set attack cycle. They're not exactly demons immune to hunger and exhaustion. We've been evacuating the citizens of Nippur little by little in between their attacks. However, their supplies have finally run out. They cannot hold out any longer. Therefore, we must evacuate any remaining survivors immediately.
So this is going to be a large-scale rescue mission, but what do you mean by the beasts having an attack cycle?
In that respect, they're no different from humans. I mean that they don't fight all day and all night. Take Usumgalu, for example. It can take as many as 10 soldiers to bring one down. However, it doesn't have much in the way of stamina. According to legend, it can run 1,000 miles in a day. When we study it, that seems unlikely. And Usumgala can only maintain its maximum speed for about a minute. After that, it slows down and must feed. Ah, you're talking about the burning calories. There's also muscle fiber and blood vessel endurance. It's the same with cheetahs, the fastest animal on Earth. They can get up to speeds of 80 kilometers per hour in a space of about 2 seconds. It turns out that kind of high performance can be dangerous. Maintaining that speed for more than about 10 seconds could burn up their brains. That's why cheetahs always chase their prey for under 10 seconds and burn incredible amounts of calories doing it. If it can take down the prey, the cheetah wins. But if the prey can evade the cheetah for more than 10 seconds, the prey wins. Not bad, you catch on quick. Precisely, a demonic beast is not much different than any other creature. On the other hand, Wushushu doesn't have much combat power, but has incredible endurance. It can be active for a whole day without feeding. So you see, demonic beasts don't have special traits. Usually they never fight alongside each other. However, there's probably someone commanding them all. The commander brings them together and they come to attack once every 7 days. It may not be on the dot, but we estimate the timing and send our strongest against them. That was all thanks to Tomoa's work too. She may have been mixed blood, but she was a fine warrior. Yes, her defeating Girtaba Ryu was big. If she hadn't been there, the front would have collapsed long ago. So this time it's our job to play that role, am I right? Right! The other day Ushiwaka Maru and Benkei fought against the demonic beast's attack. There will be no attacks for another 6 days. During this pause, lead the people in Nippur to the northern wall. If you manage this, I shall take back what I said about you being unnecessary. As the protector of the foundation of humanity, you may become my proxy. King Gilgamesh is finally going to accept us! Wait, Siduri, you're crying. Why?
Oh no, that is not true. As Lord Valdrog's caretaker, I was just reminiscing about all the struggles we endured up until now.
Means you guys are finally at the starting point. Well, it actually went rather quickly considering how things usually go with the king. Anyway, what are you going to do with the Tablet of Destinies? I thought deciphering it was also an important task. No, I won't read it. Lord Valdrox is the one who obtained it. Lord Valdrox should read it. I can't read it! You do not need to. Just lay your hands on its surface and say this. Una nam, dur akigir edi. It means, there was a city, the meeting place of heaven and earth, empty fields. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you messed it up. That king's evil deeds, that king's cruelty, that demon who stood by and smiled as the world's tragedies unfolded before him. I cannot let this stand. I cannot forgive him. So I leave this in hope that these words will be passed on. In every age, in every land, the history of mankind has been one of tragedy. Those who killed their children, those who killed by their children, those who know no affection, those who abandon all affection. Those who grieve at betrayal, those who live for betrayal, those who know no family, those who abandon their families. Those who lose wealth, those who die for wealth, those who know no love, those who scorn all love. Those who desire success, those who loathe success, those who defend religion, those who despise religion. They love their kin, detest outsiders, gain wisdom, spread ignorance, hold grudges, misunderstand, love, discrimination, praise, persecution, and pity, compassion. What hideous, pitiful creatures they are. However, when they are mere commoners, they may be forgiven. Humans are imperfect. They endure their pain and loss, and live with their contradictions. But what an almighty king, a king with the power and means to set matters right, and then it's a different matter entirely. He had eyes to see to the past and the future, to see all the world's struggles and sorrows. He stood by and laughed. Ignorance might have caused him, but even enlightened, he only laughed. Even knowing this, you feel nothing? You would do nothing to stop it all? In answer, the king said only this. Not particularly. This man, this king, can never be forgiven, so say we all. Here we inscribe our rage. Here future generations may read of our fury and follow in our footsteps. Construct a temple, build a band of light. You will need every resource to destroy him. You will need all of time to forget his indifference. Find the path to the final singularity. That is where the throne of the King of Mages resides. The name of that plane is Solomon, the end of the very end, the altar of spinning time, the hope at the very beginning of the beginning. If ever we could use Solomon, huh, folks? The grand caster of all casters.
Master, are you alright? You look pale.
I feel like I was having a terrible nightmare. I see from the look on your face that you haven't received a definite answer. However, that fate is now sealed. This clay tablet is the inscription of what I literally saw when I returned from the abyss. It's one of the few clues to finding the self-proclaimed King of Mages, the man who incinerated humanity. Eventually there will be a time when you will come to understand what you had a glimpse of just now. Until then, keep it in the back of your mind. Eventually you will be forced to face it. Oh joy, oh so sad, so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. We'll squeeze in one more, seeing as how there wasn't any AP consumption. Well now. Kodar, do you have the... You do, you have it on your Ishtar. I suppose I will. Huh. You decided to grail her. Okay. Well then fine, we'll leave it like that. We just need assassins. They're all in the same plane. I mean, same match. Which means I need single targets. Nah, maybe single target enough. No, when we're doing this... Just in case I do need another assassin.
Wow, look at this, Senpai. It's every bit as bustling as a root. It's a fortress, but there are lots of people besides soldiers working.
Of course there are. They kept up to their fences of this scale for 6 months. You need a city to maintain something like this. Although be careful, the walls repel demonic beasts, but... Alert, alert! Reach at G17, all nearby citizens evacuate. Lion Squad, roll out! As you can see, demonic beasts with such strong legs will run up the walls on their own. Don't worry, there's no need to hold back. On Valorux, weren't you bored on the way here? Let's start off strong by showing these guys what we can do. You can say that again, Merlin. I'm getting all pooped out over here on my end. Just a tad bit distracted, but now we're safe.
穂よりは地獄。私たちは炎、雨、成り上がりっぱ。よーけとろけって食べ頃どすな。
Okay, there was nothing for me to do. Everyone, welcome to the Northern Wall. I've been waiting for you as well. I helped a little in a secret, but I'll beg you for pardon for that. Phew. I finally caught up to you, Lord Ushiwakamaru. Please stop jumping off the walls. Dive into a horde of demonic beasts on your own, and you might find yourself in a bit of a trouble. Everybody's here. Yes, finally, we've been looking forward to this. It's our first co-op mission with the strangers from beyond our time who live at the embassy. Naturally, I am excited. Sorry, dozing off just a little bit. Let's all head inside for now. There's a lot to talk about, but I'll brief you on the situation. Joyous. This is the Dinger artillery platform, the core of our anti-demonic beast defenses along the fortress walls.
It has the same name as the clay tablet King Gilgamesh owns. Is this another of his treasures?
Yes, King Gilgamesh owns many weapons of great power. This is the large ballista that allows us to manually launch them. There are lapis lazulis embedded in the base. The soldiers shatter it with hammers. The stored magical energy is released, fires the treasure at the target. In a Rook style, or maybe I should say a King Gilgamesh style ballista. Normal King of Heroes would never allow his soldiers to use his treasure as disposables.
That's right, they're very valuable, so he'd only use them against powerful masses of foes. Can't be aimed very accurately, so it's mostly used to scare the enemy. We're lucky if it hits anything.
Dinger means defied. In Sumer, anything can be elevated to a godhood by great deeds. God recognized not by the other gods, but by man. In other words, a faith as humanity for humanity. The king naming these tools Dinger shows his intention to have Uruk protected only by humans. Oh, I didn't know that. I see, a victory won solely by human hands. It's true that it's wrong to beg the gods for help when you're in danger. The only god who will answer to that plea is the god of death. That's right. The gods only help out the winning side. If a side looks at all like they're going to lose, they won't even come near. So what's the plan to liberate the city of Nippur? What does Lord Balrog have to do? Well, it's difficult to say this, but the situation has changed a little. Every night we led the people of Nippur to the northern wall under the cover of darkness. But last night the movements of the demonic beasts were changed. They're now patrolling the outskirts of Nippur. The new commander has most likely assumed to replace Girtablilu. Girtablilu, the demonic beast commander who was defeated before we arrived, right? Does that mean they're aware of our plan? You should assume so. That makes opening Nippur Gate dangerous on its own, but the people of Nippur are already starting to starve. We can't delay the rescue mission any longer, so we're going with a diversionary tactic. Lord Ushiwakamaru and Lord Reiki units will head towards Nippur from the east. Naturally, the demonic beasts will attack them. When they do, Lord Valdarok's Lady Mash, and Lady Anna will enter Nippur from the west, open the gate, and then lead the survivors to our northern wall. Won't it be hard for Ushiwakamaru's route? No need to worry, fighting on the flat ground is what Benki and I do best. Besides, we're not allowed into Nippur anyway. The King Gilgamesh said so himself. I forbid you to enter Nippur, no matter what. These are the King's orders, do not disobey. He was very insistent. He doesn't want you to go into Nippur? Does the people there not like you? I'm confused as well, I've never been to Nippur. Sometimes the King says strange things, you know? I'm sure this is one of his bad jokes. We'll go tomorrow when the sun's in the 7th of the way up in the sky. Do as you like until then.
Do you have a map of Nippur?
Well, I have been carrying this notebook as a substitute for recording the temples I had visited. Would you like to read it, Lady Anna? After all, I have quite a list of achievements as an instructor.
No, thank you. I'll get one from the soldiers.
Shall we go together?
No, thank you, Lord Valderox. Please rest.
Aw, man. Got turned down by Anna. Anna, why Anna? And we'll stop the recording for right now. As always, your host, Lord Valderox here, wishing you tons of luck. Do plan accordingly. And take care.